Hello beautiful people and welcome to my channel. I'm Danielle Bryn, and if you're not subscribed you should hit that button below and become a part of this family. So today I'm doing a little bit of a different video. I've got jeans on, we're gonna be getting down to do some work. It's gonna be an actual like full out, like this took so long to film video. So basically I've been watching TikTok as everyone in the world has been now, and I've kind of become obsessed with watching like the clothing DIYs and like seeing all the fun different things you can do with old clothes in your closet. And because I am here at my parents' house, I don't have my full wardrobe, so I don't have as much clothes. I literally just brought leggings, sweatpants, sweatshirts, and t-shirts, and like 2 pairs of jeans because I was like, nope, we're just relaxing, don't need jeans. So I decided, since you know I don't really have many cool like fun things to wear, I would DIY them. And so I decided to test out 3 TikTok DIYs in this video. I'm gonna take you along with the process with me, show you how they turned out. The first DIY from TikTok that I saw is that people have been making these DIY matching sweatsuits. I have a sweatshirt that I found in my childhood closet from my senior year of high school that I made, and it was basically like a white sweatshirt and I just drawn it with neon fabric marker for a football game. So I started off with just the plain white sweatshirt with all the gross fabric writing on it, and I realized I should have bleached it with straight bleach and left it for hours. What I had done instead is I soaked it in bleach water for like 15 minutes, and that it didn't do anything. It like didn't even get out like my makeup stain. That's what I would recommend. Really actually like spending the time and like letting it soak with bleach on it if you have any like things on it you want to remove, like any like dyes or stuff like that. I found a box of tie-dye in my craft closet, and there was 2 bottles of dye left, pink and blue, which if you know me, those are my favorite colors. And so I followed the instructions in that tie-dye. Then I got to tie-dyeing. I did that like swirly pattern, and then I just kind of divided it up into a bunch of sections and tie-dyed it with the pink and the blue, which I knew that pink and blue makes purple, so like all 3 colors would be good. Thought it'd all turn out well. The packaging said to leave it for 6 to 8 hours, and I got impatient and washed it out at like just barely 6 hours, and I should have just left it overnight, left it for like 12 hours, because 1, the dye was kind of old, so I think it wasn't as strong, and 2, it was a sweatshirt, so it's like thicker material, like harder to soak into. So after doing that and then washing and drying it, this is the final results. The hood and the back is the best. Just like look at this. This is like, the hood is so perfect. Like I can take such cute photos. Okay, well not like that, but like this is gonna be a fun hood to have on. Even though it didn't turn out exactly how I wanted, I think it did turn out pretty well. Okay, so to take a little break in between my bleaching and my tie-dyeing, I decided to embroider a pair of jeans. So I found a pair of flare jeans in my closet. Barely fit, just barely. I think after I do a few like Chloe Ting ab workouts, like it will be better and I can fit into them. So I'd seen this TikTok DIY.
Why do you build me up? Buttercup baby, just to let me down. You mess me around, and then worst of all, you never call baby when you say you will. But I love you still, I need you more than anyone, darling. You know that I have from the start. So build me up, buttercup, don't break my heart. I'll be over at 10, you told me time and again, but you're late. I wait around and then I went to the door. I can't take anymore, it's not you. You let me down again. Hey, 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 baby, baby, try to find, hey, 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 a little time, and I'll make you happy. I'll be home, I'll be beside the phone waiting for you.
And it looked pretty simple, so I decided to attempt it, and I decided to do the front pockets of my jeans. The reason why I decided to do the front pockets versus doing the back is because these front pockets are like fake pockets. They're literally like this deep, like not deep at all. You can't put anything in them. They're the most these like are the most pointless pockets. So I did this embroidered pattern. I picked out pink, yellow, and white, and I think they turned out pretty well. Like, they're not the most gorgeous flowers ever. They look like wonky starfish. If you can, get a fat like a needle with a fat end, because getting that embroidery thread through the needle was so insanely difficult. After 2 hours of sitting on my floor embroidering, I finally finished them. And they look so cute. They are adorable. Turned out so cute. I'm actually so happy, and I want to embroider the backs now. So if I do, I will include that in my next DIY video. I'm like really proud for this one. Like, it turned out way better than I thought it was going to. Time for the last DIY. I decided to attempt the infamous bleached jeans. Let me tell you, these were a time and a half. Did a lot of research to try and make sure they turned out well. I have a few tips for this because I think there's ways you can make this look even better if you follow these tips. I first sectioned off the jeans, and I sectioned off the back pocket because I wanted it to look cute. I put the side that I wasn't going to dye in a plastic bag to kind of protect it even more. Be very careful. Wear gloves, please.
We could be dancing in the stars. We could be floating on away. As long as I'm safely in your arms, and it don't really matter where we stay.
So what I read online was to leave these, to get like the almost white look, it said to leave them for about 4 hours. I used actual bleach. I know in the TikTok DIY they use like the toilet bowl cleaner with bleach, which maybe that works differently and maybe that works faster, but for actual bleach, I would definitely leave it for like almost 5 hours. My next tip is seams on the side of the jeans. I feel like that's the toughest part, and you really have, because it has thicker fabric, you really have to coat those parts well. But yeah, leave it outside somewhere. If you have to bleach in your house, which I don't recommend, open all your windows, open all doors, wear a mask, like protect yourself, because the smell of bleach is actually like really damaging to your brain. After 4 hours and a little bit of a mess up on the seams, this is how they turned out.
Makes me this way.
And then the back, the pocket, which I'm actually really proud of. Like, I think I did really well in the pocket. What I'm going to do is I think I'm going to go back and bleach this pocket just to kind of make it stand out a little bit more, and then I'm gonna go touch up the seams, because other than that, they actually turned out pretty well. I think I did a pretty good job compared to some people. So yeah, those are my tips for that, is like, make sure you protect yourself, leave it for almost 5 hours, really tape well. Like, I used duct tape because I did not want it to mix in between, and I did like a few layers of duct tape. And then yeah, make sure you get your seams, especially at the bottom of the pant leg. I feel like that's the most neglected, and that's where I tend to see people make mistakes on like the other videos I've watched. I've never really been successful with DIY, and I definitely think I'm going to wear all 3 of these. You know, I've literally been living in sweatpants and sweatshirts, so I can add this sweatshirt to my collection and take some cute selfies in it. I want to say thank you so much for watching this video. Make sure to give it a big thumbs up and hit that subscribe button below. I really want to get to 400 subscribers, and I think that's a pretty reasonable goal. So that's my current goal right now, is yeah, and I've been posting pretty regularly. I'm trying to post every Friday from here on out for the rest of my life, the next 40 years. And I'll see you next time. And spread some love today. Goodbye.
Like I do. Tell me what you willing to prove, 'cause I ain't got nothing to lose. It's true. You mean the world to me. Travel
around the globe, but I know that you the only girl for me. And I gotta let you know, she likes chocolate covered strawberries and wine.